Every year, people all across the globe celebrate the Christmas season with all sorts of lights and decorations. But no holiday decoration is more iconic than the Christmas tree. But have you ever wondered, why do we decorate trees to celebrate Christmas? Let's find out on today's episode of
Colossal Question.
Most historians agree that the very first Christmas tree was decorated over 1,300 years ago in modern-day Germany. As the old story goes, an English missionary named Saint Boniface traveled to Germany in the 700s. While in Germany, he came across a group of Norse pagans who were preparing to make a sacrifice to a sacred oak tree. Boniface stopped the sacrifice by cutting down the oak tree with one swing of an axe. And according to the legend, a fir tree sprang up in the spot where the oak tree had been standing. Now, that story is just an old legend. Saint Boniface never really cut down a tree, and a fir tree never really sprung up instantly in its place. But what is true is that the Christmas tree is a melding of pagan and Christian traditions. Okay, so that's where the Christmas tree comes from, but how did it go from a story about a fir tree to lights and ornaments in our living room? Well, it started to take shape during the Middle Ages, when churches began decorating living fir trees with apples on Christmas Eve. They didn't call them Christmas trees yet, though. Back then, they were known as paradise trees. By the mid-1500s, people started adding lit candles to the fir trees to go with the apples. Slowly but surely, the Christmas tree as we know it today was starting to take shape. It wasn't until 1841 that Christmas trees became widely known outside of Germany. That's because Queen Victoria of England married a German prince named Albert. That winter, he began the custom of decorating a large Christmas tree at the Queen's castle. In those days, Queen Victoria wasn't just a queen, she was also a fashion icon. So everything she did became fashionable. So after a print was published of the Queen and her family in front of their decorated fir tree, Christmas trees became all the rage across the Western world. In the United States, Christmas trees were mostly just decorated by German immigrants who came to the US and lived in places like Pennsylvania. It wasn't until the invention of the electric light that Christmas trees really took off in America. People across the country loved it, and just like that, the modern Christmas tree was born.